why the
this,
board is here.
because Last of the Samurais.
Yeah.
The first soup can Kevin ever made is this one.
That was it. This is how it started. And then I changed to that day. And I did, you've seen them on the clothesline.
Yep.
They've been everywhere. In fact, I snuck them into the moment. They've actually physically touched Warhol soup cans.
There we
So
go.
they've been everywhere. They've been inside the Twin Towers. They've been in the ocean.
Oh.
They've been everywhere. They've been everywhere. They're laying by the soup cans.
Here
now.
they are on the
So they made it to Canada now.
In the real world.
on my driveway, Calgary, Alberta.
And they're getting ugly.
No,
You
it's
know
all
what really
sprinkled
totaled
up.
them out?
It's like
It wasn't the Utah atomic rain. It's when I laid them in the ocean on Ocean Beach in San Francisco.
that'll wash them.
When I made them look like they were sea turtles coming up out of the thing. I did. I folded them up in this thing. I made it, and they looked just like sea turtles laying in the freaking sand.
Cool.
And I put them in. When I originally did them, I tacked them up with red and white thumbtacks on the wall in my bathroom. They're really pristine on this really light pink bathroom.
You paint them on the board, like you paint them on the board.
No, I painted them on the floor in my bathroom, but I use soup can. I actually, I use this. They're painted with soup.
Right.
They're painted with tomato soup.
Yep.
And I use the soup can in the center. The nuclear reactors are actually soup cans. Those are nuclear reactors.
The circles.
Yeah, and then every one of them, in spirit with the natives, every one of them's got the Big Dipper in it. I'll have the Big Dipper. See, let me show you this. Let me explain.
Let's go.
Now, people can't get it. These are all nuclear reactors. Everyone, now there's one right there that doesn't have a nuclear reactor. That's our hope. That's what it's supposed to be. The yellow, the sun. But anyway,
This is the one right there.
in spirit with the natives, because they get it, I put that's the Big Dipper in every one of them,
I see.
into the center of the sun. So
I
there's
see.
the sun and the Dipper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, of course, here's the logo, the soup can, and they're actually washed with tomato soup. They're washed with tomato soup. They're painted with tomato soup, and then I just did color studies because this was about taking our colors back. These guys have hijacked color, they've hijacked language, they've hijacked words. That's what this is about, taking our colors back. When I did my first dissertation on it, I talked about every color in nature. What colors together, they mean so much together. You know, like black and yellow, I mean, they're so powerful, the bumblebee, you know, so many things, the sun, the yellow. That's why I use yellow, because yellow is such prevalent color, not just with Vincent, the sun, the sun, the sun, the sun, the sun. You know, that clean, pretty yellow.
But I didn't understand the dipper part of it.
The
dots.
Big Dipper,
The
yeah.
dots,
And the suns are in different locations, if you can see. The suns are different locations, different places on the horizon. So
Right.
that's kind of the horizon.
Yes.
And these people says, oh, they're the towers. No, they're not. But he can say what he wants about it. If they want to be towers, then be the tower. Now this one's the only one that has script on it. A song to all end all songs. That's my term that I came up when we got San Onofre shut down. San Onofre's called songs. And I came up with that term. You watch those videos. I love those videos I made. A song, you know, which I was heavily responsible in the shutdown with a lot of other people.
San Onofre.
Yeah, in San Diego, that's the reactor. We got shut down, which was a big deal. 212, we got to shut down. That was a major deal, and I did all those videos saying they're never going to reopen. I says, you're crazy. And I was in critical condition when I was down there doing all that work. You know, really sick. They kicked me out before the smoke.
They also,
They're different
what do you got?
reactors.
1, 2,
They're different reactors. There's 14 laying right here right now, 15 counting this original. There's 16 original ones that are yellow. Now, this girl in Brooklyn swiped two. I'll get back from that freaking girl.
You got her number, eh?
Oh, I got her number. Boy, do I got that girl. And anyway, she thinks she got away with it. She ain't getting away with it. And so, anyway, the other 17 that I'm working on, and I haven't told anybody this, are yellow, blue, and red. They're blood red. Cloth. I'm sunning my cloths right now. See, where I got this cloth. I got this cloth clear back in the 90s when they tore down the old Nordstroms or whatever, and this cloth, there was an old roll of cloth laying there that had been there a long, long, long time. And they made all these banners, this artist named Van Kampen, who I can really get into her bloodlines, who she was. It was laying in her freaking furniture studio. And that's what we have them all over in West Weber, and there's none. They're all dead. I love jackrabbits.
Fantastic.
Isn't that great? Did you get to the jackrabbit?
Yes, I got the
Black
Oh,
jackrabbit.
that's so great. But anyway,
Back this one has
the
a
color studies, I sunned these. I laid these out in the Utah sun for a long time.
Back.
You know, after Fukushima, because I wanted to get them radiated, like me. And so I got them radiated, and I let them bleach in the sun. I let them stay out there for a year and a half. So that's what I'm doing with the blues and the reds now. And the reds are coming out magnificent right now, because I want them to be weathered. I hung them on the clothesline the first night because you were milling your sketches. And I was like, I ain't taking that. That's a lot of work. Just it hasn't rained in 3 months. So I laying on the couch, freaking down the middle of the night, and I hear this. I'm like, oh no.
You didn't lose any in that.
Oh, you know how far away they were? I mean, the wind whipped up in there. I found 2 of them half a mile away.
Really?
They weren't in Utah.
I found every one of them,
Yeah, okay,
but they were weathered, and I was really disappointed.
Hey, Kevin, how come you're going with 33 of them in total? Or
Well,
32?
here's why I'm going with 33.
It's
We're
33.
all 32. We can get into this, why Campbell's used 32 and why Warhol used 32. It is the perfect number. 32 is so perfect. 16, 8, 4. I mean, it's beyond prime. It's really a perfect number. That's why grocers and stores use it, because their machinery, their shelves, their accounting, it's so easy and so perfect. What's the imperfect number? 3 11s. It's so imperfect, 3 11s. So I want to be abstract. I want to be imperfect, like 3 11s, imperfect, because that's the problem with nuclear. Nuclear, there's the flaw. Humans are flawed creatures, and in order for us to handle nuclear reactors, we have to be perfect. And we obviously cannot be perfect. What does the famous philosopher say? What did he say? For to err? I mean, that's Shakespeare, boys.
Human.
You know, you're right. That's Shakespeare. To be or not to be. You know, and so sweet are the uses of adversity. So 33, which 3 11s. Fukushima happened on 3/11. I got admitted to the bone marrow transplant center on 11/11/11, 3/11. Thus 33, the imperfect number. So that's why I have 30, and there's reactors. Now I thought about doing 104 of them, the reactors we have in the United States, but really we have more than that because I use the number 252, which I've changed it to 253 because the reactors that are all over the world, or I mean the United States, in our dump facilities. I mean, we have 6 of them secret ones in Utah dumping. They're a nuclear reactor of their own right. When you dump nuclear waste, it's a nuclear reactor in its own right because of the waste. There's no answer. It goes on forever. So I thought about doing that many, then I did, no. 33 is the right number. And it's in spirit to, you know, Andy's soup cans. But more than that, the natives used to paint on skins. I really have a heavy influence by Native American art, which rightfully so everybody should. You know, and the shirt wearers, they used to call them. The shirt wearers, that was of the highest moral character. Now, Sitting Bull was a shirt wearer. He got his shirt taken away. 1 in 1,000 was a shirt wearer. Because of moral character, because he slept with another man's wife, so they took it away from him. But of moral character, and they would paint on their skins. You know, that's what I think these things really to me are. I call them my cans, but really they're my skins. I grew up, there were muskrats out there when I was a kid, and jackrabbits, and people used to trap muskrats, you know, on their skins and skin them, and they're gone now. They extincted them there, and the jackrabbits are extinct in Utah, and they were everywhere. And I love the jackrabbits.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorite creatures.
They're majestically fast. And
The great, big, beautiful ears, those big old legs. And people in Utah, just fun to kill them. Well, let's kill them just to watch them die. I've never understood that insanity. You know, it's like we were just having a conversation about cowboy boots. Cowboys didn't wear no freaking boots, pointy thing. They wore shoes like these. You know, I grew up on that ranch. You think some cowboy that's out working his ass all day? My grandpa was missing 1 eye, 2 fingers, and, you know, drink Lucky Lager with grease on it this thick. I remember when I was a boy, he'd pop it open and say, God, 100 degrees out there. You're dying of thirst. Here, boy. That was a cowboy.
that's cowboy living.
Yeah, and they wore shoes like this, and they were hard workers. They were never indoors in the freak. And these tight Wranglers.
Yeah.
And these pretty. I got a really great rant I go on about pretty cowboys. I think
The
they're all,
Garth Brooks look, a
well,
cowboy.
yeah, I think they're all gay. Every one of them is gay, and they can't. Well, there's nothing right if you're gay. Admit you're gay. You know what's wrong with being homosexual? You know if that's who you are. You are. These guys are overcompensating. You know. God, they got perfect hair, perfect pretty shirt, tight ring. I mean, they're pretty. They really are.
They are pretty.
They are pretty. You know, oh, look at me. They remind me of, you know, a girl on the runway. Pretty cowboys. I'm going on my dissertation on pretty cowboys. The soup cans.
And the number 33 as
And
well.
the 33, yeah, that's
The
what it's about.
311s here for Kevin
Yeah,
is pretty
the imperfect
significant.
number. Now, I'm
And
going to fold this when I do this painting with Ackerman.
Let's get this
Get
one.
my exit out of there, and I'm going to fold this. This is what it originally was, and I'm going to wear it. the last samurai, you know, shoguns. Because really, was it the American populace that did it in Fukushima? Yeah. Because they have an elitist system that we support, and we think, you know, their populace has no clue what's going on there, and they have no political clout. They have no power. They can't do anything about it. They protested. Media won't cover it. Same with here. So, you know, this is what we got to be. We got to be the last samurai. I'm gonna get my sword, and I want to chop a few of these reactors down.
Let's go get them.
This is how it started, and then I changed to that day, and I did. You've seen them on the clothesline.
Yep.
They've been everywhere. In fact, I snuck them into the MoMA, and they've actually physically touched Warhol.
There we
So
go.
they've been everywhere. They've been inside the Twin Towers. They've been in the ocean. They've been everywhere. They've been everywhere. They're laying by the soup cans.
Here
now.
they are on the
So they made it to Canada now.
In the real world.
on my driveway, Calgary.
Like this, because Last of the Samurais.
Yeah.
The first soup can
circle.
Kevin ever made is this one.
Now, with spirit with the natives, every one of them's got the Big Dipper in it. They'll have the Big Dipper. See, let me show you this. Let me explain.
Let's go.
Now, people can't get it. These are all nuclear reactors. Everyone, now there's one right there that doesn't have a nuclear reactor. That's our hope. That's what it's supposed to be. The yellow, the sun. But anyway,
This is the one right there.
in spirit with the natives, because they get it, I put the and white thumbtacks on the wall in my bathroom. They're really pristine on this really light pink bathroom. They're really.
You paint them on the board, like you paint them on the board.
No, I painted them on the floor in my bathroom. But I use soup can. I actually, I use this. They're painted with soup.
Right.
They're painted with tomato soup.
Yep.
And I use the soup can in the center. The nuclear reactors are actually soup cans. Those are nuclear
The
reactors.
circles. The circles.
Yeah, and every one of them in.
Alberta.
And they're getting ugly.
No,
You
it's
know
all
what really
sprinkled
totaled
up.
them out?
It's like
It wasn't the Utah atomic rain. It's when I laid them in the ocean on Ocean Beach in San Francisco.
that'll wash them.
When I made them look like they were sea turtles coming up out of the thing. I did. I folded them up in this thing. I made it, and they look just like sea turtles laying in the freaking sand.
Cool.
And I put them in. When I originally did them, I tacked them up with red